Hello there, everybody. This is Fearmy Games. Here's my next part of my Guild Wars 1 playthrough, playing as this handsome Mesmer. Since the last episode, I actually decided to rebrand the series. Originally, I was calling it just Guild Wars 1 playthrough. Then I was thinking about it. It's like, wait, what if when I come to like factions and Nightfall, I'll be missing some of the story by playing this guy through all of them? So I had an idea. I want to rebrand the series as this one as Guild Wars 1 Prophecies, or just Guild Wars Prophecies playthrough. That way, I can specify this current sitting is just going to be the prophecies, and what I'm going to do for when we get to factions is I'll do two things. First, I will play as I'll make a new character for factions. That way, we can do all the lower level stuff, so we can kind of see the factions gameplay. And then also, it'll be very nice to have that secondary character. I still need to decide what class I want to make it. I might make it I might remake my Ritualist. It'll be kind of sad because I used a Ritualist tome on them, so I'll lose my elite skill, but I think it'll be better to do that. And that way you guys can kind of see the faction specific character. Once we finish that, and then that way when we finish all the lower level stuff, we will have completed it, because a character who's not from there won't be able to complete it by themselves. Well, won't be able to complete the lower level stuff. So now you guys can see it. And then what I'll do with my Mesmer once we finish Prophecies, or maybe if I kind of start it in tandem, but most likely we're going to just finish with Prophecies before we do the factions thing, most likely. We'll kind of see how my schedule looks by that point. And then so my Mesmer will be playing the foreign. Excuse me. Will be playing as the foreign character, going through the kind of the foreign timeline, because factions actually has two has splits in terms of how this. Excuse me. How the story goes. I got random for some reason some hiccups. Let me try drinking some water, see if that helps. A little bit better, hopefully. There's a split, so at the start it's the foreign quarter and the local quarter, that they have two different missions there, so we can kind of see both parts are playing. One side is the factions character, one side is this Mesmer character, and then later on there's the there's a Luxon and a Kurzik split, so I can play one split on my Mesmer, one split on the other character. I'm thinking that's kind of what we're going to do. And then Nightfall also has its own splits in story. So I could do some split as the Nightfall character and some split as my Mesmer character. Maybe by then there'll be enough people watching that maybe they can decide for the Nightfall campaign, should I do my Mesmer character or should I do my factions character to do the alternate stories of Nightfall. We'll kind of see when we get to that point. But that's enough about telling you guys about my plans for the future, because those are still a long ways away at this point. But I'm the kind of person where I have ideas about things like months or years in advance sometimes, and that's just the way I am. So where is the merchant? I need to sell some stuff. My mouse is being a little weird right now. It's not moving as much as it should. Let me try and use this. Hopefully that helps a little bit. So I can get a Rune of Holding, but I'd rather get a small small equipment packs are so dang expensive. I'm going to buy a Rune of Holding. What this will allow is, this bag right now only holds 5 slots. If I cast this and I can apply this to this bag, now it holds 10 instead of 5 items. I can get both. I can't afford another one quite yet, but actually I have a Zoomlight chest. I can go grab some money from there and buy it real quick. Now put me at exactly what I need. So I'll just withdraw about 200 gold, just so I have some little extra left over. I'm going to try not to take too much from my bank and stuff like that when it comes to this character, because I actually kind of want to see how much I can do without any assistance. That's one reason why I'm not using any of my bonus items. I'm instead using the items that I get from drops or from loot, because I think that just seems kind of fun. I haven't really done that kind of thing for a while. Same not trying to go for an elite Mesmer tome. We'll try and find our elite Mesmer skills when we can, and use a capture signet to get them. So let's continue on doing our side quest. So let's see. So the Counting the Fallen, which looks like it's pretty close. Mesmerizing the Enemy, which is also not too far away. Trying Times is also not too far away. So it looks like we have two of them in about the same direction. This one's about the opposite one. So let's go for mesmerizing the enemy first, because that one seems to be in a different direction than the other two. And then we will... I should go get henchmen. I should have henchmen, that way I don't just die on my own. Kind of forgot to do that. When you have heroes, what ends up happening is that henchmen do not leave. Sorry, not henchmen. Heroes do not leave your party when you log off, but henchmen do. So I kind of just had a habit, was just ready to go, and I was like, oh yeah, I do need henchmen. We have our frontline fighter henchmen. We have our mage henchmen to do some nice AoE damage, and then we have a healer to help keep us alive. So it looks like the target of this attack is going to be over here. We should be kind of over level for most of what's going on here, because this was the way things set up. I believe all of these should be casters, so I'm going to try and cast a spell. He casted empathy on me. No, domination. I mean, yeah, he did cast empathy on me, or at least somebody did. Oop, I'm pressing the wrong button again. Oh, so that one's the one that casted Conjure Phantasm on me. There we go. That quest is done, so we just need to go back to the Sanatorium for his reward, but we will first do the other side quest first. So it's Trying Times a little bit further away, so we'll go do Counting the Fallen next, where King Albertine has commissioned a monument to those who died in the searing, and basically you must find the census in order to find out who exactly is dead. Oh, looks like there's some Grawl right there that we can kill. Come back here! I'm surprised that he was just running away, letting us kill him. That was not very smart, bucko. Not smart at all. Once we do some of these side quests, I'm thinking that's when we're going to continue on with the main story stuff. I believe my 3 skills, it's a skill interrupt or spell interrupt. It's a skill interrupt, but I might be able to apply it anyways. No, let me try. Oh, no, that doesn't think it does. I believe there is actually a difference between spells and skills. I like how we are just both spamming Conjure Phantasm on each other to try to be like, no, you die, no, I die, no, you die. Yeah, here he tried healing himself, but my backfire did more damage than his healing did. So instead of him healing himself nicely, he just instead took damage, which is very nice. You guys remember last time we were here, there was a nice amount of farms and some NPCs hanging around, and now it's all just wreck and ruin. I wonder what happened to those prized warthogs. Whatever happened to them. There is actually a healer over here. I'm going to cast Backfire on him. I'm going to help out over here. That Backfire should make it so him casting spells will not be as much of a problem. Oh, he counterblowed me. I was too slow. I think I was still knocked down when he hit me with that attack. It looks like Backfire's run out, so I'm gonna, once I get enough mana, I'm going to, or energy. Oh, no, no, wrong target. Ah. Yeah, we're currently not doing enough damage to break through the healing, so what we're gonna just have to do is we're gonna focus down this healer here, and that should allow us to, yep. If when in doubt, focus the healers. I was just hoping that Backfire was gonna be enough to pressure the healer, but it ended up not being enough, so we ended up just having to do what we normally do and focus down the enemy healer. It looks like they are not focusing down our healer, which is very convenient. Why is my mouse being so weird right now? There we go. I'm going to cast Bane Signet to knock him down. Trying to keep an eye out to see if they're about to cast any skills. That way I can interrupt it and hurt them. It looks like they're not really casting any skills, so... Oh, I missed the one time he casted a skill. This feels bad, man. It's like the AI knew that I was like, just wait for it, hold, and then it was just like, no. Oh look, there's a quest over here. From Grazden the Protector. I believe he was one of our trainers in pre-searing who gave us some of our protection skills. So it looks like he actually has multiple skill quests for me. So protecting Ascalon. We must all do our part to preserve what remains of fair Ascalon. Not really too fair anymore. If you wish to help, I have a task for you. One of our order, named Paulus, was sent to Region Valley to investigate a strange poisonous area. He is overdue to return, and I grow worried about him, as he is somewhat prone to rash action. Will you go to Region Valley and find Paulus? And he'll give me heal area and vital blessing, so some more monk skills. I won't really make too much use of them because, you know, they're monk skills, but oh well. You have come at just the right time. This fellow here needs help getting to Ascalon City to purchase grain for his farm. I'm not really sure how he's going to make a farm in this kind of environment, but good luck. If you would be so good as to see him safely to the city and then return to me, I will continue to stand watch over the crops to ensure that nothing happens to them. How does that sound? I guess it sounds easy enough, though. What farm is really like? That guy was also kind of looks like that guy was also I think the Gazin is also like, the fuck is this guy talking about? Trying to make a farm here. Me and him were 100% agreement. It's like, this doesn't seem like the greatest use of our time. I was actually hoping this guy was just going to follow us and I can complete my side quest before going to Ascalon City, but it looks like this guy is just firm on just going straight to his destination. Nobody covers one skill there. But that thing should die to a combination of empathy and conjure phantasm, and I was right. So it looks like he has the ability to heal himself at least, and he's also a higher level than me. So I think he should have been fine if he just kept running and then healing himself and running. You know what I mean? There, he's dead. Clumsiness. And then we'll cast empathy. Keep an eye out for if this guy casts another spell. Not a spell, a skill. Sorry. Let's see. Now we got a new target. So we have 2 Whip-tailed Devourers and a Flash Gordon. Oh, someone's actually attacking me from somewhere else. They must be attacking me through the floor. Enemies can, like, spellcasters can attack through walls, while those who do not have spells cannot. So we need to cast some spells here before the situation gets dire and try and kill as much as we can. The bright side is that we're doing a pretty good job of just there. For some reason I couldn't target this guy. Let me cast Clumsiness on that guy. That should kill and finish him off. Just about. And there is the farmer dude is being attacked. Don't you dare kill the farmer. I need to protect him. I don't know why he's way over here, but apparently he's very aggro. Well, Mr. Farmer Hamnet, you're at least decent at keeping yourself alive, so that makes my job easier, you know? Oh, there's a Whip-tailed Devourer. Let's cast Clumsiness on him, knocking him down. There we go. He's dead now. Might as well pick up the loot here while we're waiting for him to be finished off. There we go. You know, to save some time by doing stuff that, you know, that we're going to be doing anyways after, while my henchmen just finish him off. No reason not to, I say. There, he's dead now. Looks like there's going to be another... Oh, I did not mean to press 3 there. Unfortunate that happened. Oh. That guy's actually not a... Isn't going to do too much attacking. He's mostly going to be casting spells. Now he's dead. Hey, farmer. Where'd the farmer go? Farmer Hammett? Where's the farmer? Where'd he go? I've lost track of the farmer who I'm supposed to escort. Where did he go? Oh, no wait, that's not it. Where did he go? Let me see what happens if I walk up to here. But I don't. So I'm over here. Where's the farmer go? What the? Farmer Hammett, where did you go, buddy? Don't tell me you died. I take my eyes off of you for 1 minute and you're somewhere. I wonder if it tells me if you died. But because I don't... He said just as I went to Ascalon City and I'm following the road. And then he's missing. Where did he go? Oh, wait, is that him way over there? Oh, there he is. Why did he stop moving? You're doing such a good job moving by yourself just a moment ago. Well, I guess we've cleared the way for him now, but I can safely say I was expecting him to kind of follow us, you know? Don't worry, Stefan. We'll be okay. Yep, teleported a little bit there. Kind of funny I wanted to go up the ridge instead of following the road. I guess maybe like the AI's trying to go like the most direct route instead of like following a specific path like that. Maybe that's why we're in disagreement. Well, he should now make it to Ascalon City. Alright. So at least that quest has been completed. We'll now go do Trying Times and what? Protecting Ascalon. Looks like that one's just going to be Region Valley. Most likely going to be not too far away, so we could head over to the Region Valley today, even though I wasn't really planning on doing it. We can kind of dip in there just to see how far away it might be, and if it's like close to the entrance, maybe we can do it. We'll see. That would mean we have 2 quests over there. I admittedly do not want to... I don't think I'm going to do that quest until we get a little bit further in the main story. Then we can do it. Now we got the long walk back to where we go. Thankfully, the enemy do not respawn, so we don't have to fight as much on the way back as we did on the way there. He's dead now. This guy's just not attacking, which is making my initial spell useless. I was expecting him to like go after somebody and attack, but he just kept running around doing nothing. Schmuck. Let me go talk to Grasden, and then we'll go do... I believe Trying Times was the closer one, or was it Counting the Fallen? It was Counting the Fallen, that was the closer one. I wonder if the bridge is still there. Admittedly, if the bridge is still there, it wouldn't be as important because there's no longer a river. We won't worry about equipping any of our heal spells. As far as I know, there's no, like, I don't think people really ever have run a heal mesmer. So I don't really think there's any reason to start doing that. Yeah, the bridge was destroyed. And the searing, and of course the water was evaporated. I wonder how everyone's able to get, water and stuff like that with all the rivers and stuff being basically evaporated. There must be... Oh, there's a healer nearby. Oh, there's actually a healer and a necromancer here, in fact. So he can heal himself, and it looks like his healing skills are actually, it looks like his healing skills are a little bit... Can I interrupt that? Yes, I actually can with the skill. So this one does work on spells, not just skills. Then. Okay. So I assume this oddly placed chest is what I'm looking for. The Ascalon census. I don't know why it's there, but apparently it is. So trying times is next. So probably in this direction. From the cave near the ruins of Ashford. I'm kind of curious why they renamed it the Sardilac Sanitarium, instead of calling it like the ruins of Ashford Abbey. Maybe to give it a more positive name. Looks like we have looks like it's a ranger. Based on the color scheme. Though admittedly it's also casting fireballs at me, so bit of a mixed feelings on that one. So we did get our mossy rock that was now acquired. So it's all of these side quests done over here. How far away is Region Valley if I wanted to? Not too far away, so we can always dip in and see how far the quest is, and then just map travel if it's, far away. Can we walk up that? That doesn't seem like something we can walk up. I think over here is where we can walk up. Nope. So maybe through the cave is the way up. I don't think I've really ever explored in this direction post-seeing Ascalon. At least if I have, it's been so long that I don't really remember it. And I must have explored it because I did a decent amount of exploring on my old Mesmer character in this region. I even found a settlement that previously I'd never been to, at least if I... situation where this is not the way up apparently either. Where it's like I found it's a temple area. I actually have the name Serenity Temple. Like that was actually a place I'd never been to before. And I happened to find it because I was doing a bunch of side quests and exploring the area, and I'm like, ooh, reward. I wonder if I click here, will the pathfinding find the way up for me? Looks so far it is, so we'll just let pathfinding find the way up. Now it looks like it's on this side is where we can go up. Yep. Okay. Alright, come back here, Flash Gordon. We're gonna kill you. Alright, this spell casting time was too long. That guy's dead. Oop. There you go. Alright, now that we got another gargoyle over here, or I've been calling him Flash Gordon. He's dead. I'm gonna cast Empathy on that one, then I'm gonna charge the other one here. I'm now gonna cast Clumsiness on him. I think that one's Empathy ran out, so I'm just gonna attack and finish it off. There we go. The Devourers are everywhere. Let's see. Still lots of burning and stuff. This is like a post-apocalyptic kind of situation. Alright, so how far away is it? Pretty far away. That's not too far away from Fort Rannoch. For that one. But protecting Ascalon is actually about the same spot. So we're not going to bother going over there quite yet. We'll go there when the main story takes us over to Fort Rannoch. Save time and stuff like that. There he is. Couldn't remember where he was for a moment. Now this at least will give us some more Mesmer skills, though I think we already have some of them. I'm quite glad I didn't buy Chaos Storm, because I was actually considering buying that. Here's another quest for me, actually. So now that we have the primary ingredient for Relenna's cure, I need someone to take it to Master Ranger Nente. He can often be found wandering what used to be called Green Hills Country. I'll be glad to help you. But where is that? I know Green Hills Country was, like, I think way over here, so I wonder if that's where it's trying to direct us. Do I have anything to sell? It looks like I do have some stuff to sell. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to deposit some stuff in my Zunlai chest, and then sell the other junk, and move on and continue on our way. Nope, that's not what I was looking for. Wait, monster. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a thing to sell. It was actually my quest item. All right, let's go to the merchant and sell that. And now let's do our level 8 stuff. Suspend attribute points. Let's do another point domination magic. And now we're back in Old Ascalon. So how far? So it's about over there. I think that is still a different zone over there. Might as well walk over there, though. I wonder if Duke Barradin's estate is still there. Yeah, you know, it's always fun to do some fun, some exploring quests and the like. We will be back over here again eventually to do other quests. But the quest that we're going to be doing will take us up here and over there. And if this one goes over here, then it'll be the only quest that, we might get more quests to take us that way, but it's not the ones that I know off the top of my head. This is what I'm trying to say. I wonder if there's anything right over there, like through that area. I'm gonna go see. I wanna look over there, see if there's anything I may miss by not going over there. Gotcha. Clumsiness activate. Get wrecked, mate. Why so clumsy? Maybe attacking our healer, but all of your friends are dead. And I actually am no longer getting experience points from killing a lot of these guys. Because I believe in Guild Wars 1, the way it works is that you do not get any XP for killing anything that is more than 4 levels below you. It's about 3 or 4 levels, something like that, and then you just stop getting experience points. Oh, I don't want to cast Backfire. That's a bit of... Too bad by canceling it I don't get the energy back. But, it's not too surprising. But it does reset the cooldown if nothing else. Here we go. So what is over here? Or maybe nothing, honestly. But I just wanted to see what's over here because I was like, what's over here? Hey, it's one of the aloes. Though it's been renamed to Crown of Thorns. And that's dead. A fancy unidentified axe. Plus 12% damage when enchanted. I know I'm just enchanting. I interrupt that heal skill to kill it faster. Yeah, I'm gonna do some exploring over here because I don't think there's any quest that from a main city that leads me over here. So if I don't explore it now, then when am I going to explore it? Like, there's some that I don't know about. Actually, I don't think there is according to my map, but I actually have a map that's above my computer here. I've actually, from when I bought the Guild Wars 1 book collector thing, I can actually grab it. I think it's actually on my other bookshelf over there, so I won't be able to get it very easily. But I had my mom laminate it for me when I was younger, and now it's like now it's on my and I brought it with me when I moved, and now it's over my my main monitor. It's a little bit high up for me to be super easy to tell everything, but I'm like, oh, yeah, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 settlements kind of a situation. And I'm like, oh, nothing in the direction I'm going in. Oh, where am I going? Sometimes the pathing could be a little bit weird. Oh. No healing for you, bucko. Do I put that skill on extra cooldown? No, I don't. I just interrupt it. I don't give it an extra cooldown. I think that's another skill that I looked at, though. So if I wanted to get some Crichton hose, which is again worse than what I'm currently wearing, my stylish hose, because I'm a fancy boy. Let's see. Oh, hey, there's an NPC. Oh, those are Moe birds. Never mind. I was like, maybe there's an NPC near that Moe. Never mind. As you can kind of see, compared to before, you start seeing more enemies using more and more skills. There's not a lot of them right now. It's usually like one that they kind of spam whenever they have it available. But enemies, as you get higher in level, use more and more abilities. So, like, a lot of the time, they're skills that you as a player can have, but sometimes they have unique skills that a player you never would have. So they become a lot more and more sophisticated at the higher levels in terms of what they can do to really screw you over, at least. Let me finish off that one because no one was attacking it. There we go. So if you're a ranger or like either as a main ranger or not, you can charm these Moa birds. They'll become enemies, so you do have to be careful about your henchmen accidentally killing the Moa birds. But once you finish channeling Charm Animal, they forever after become your pet. But you only have, unlike Guild Wars 2, where you just get one of every single pet. In Guild Wars 1, you can only have one pet at a time, and you have to give up your old pet in order to get a new pet. Though they did add a thing later on where you can, what was I gonna say? But they did add a thing later on that words, my brain and words aren't agreeing with each other right now. Right now, I'm kind of like trying to kill that other one through combination of backfire and spells, because they're currently healing each other and themselves too. So it's making my job a little bit more annoying. I wasn't fast enough on my interrupt skip spell there. Where my brain, I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh, pets. But they did add something later on where basically you can buy it, and you can go to an island of the it's called the Menagerie, where they have all of the basic pets there that you can just go in and get, and get it for yourself, and then you can go back there and you can give up the said Moa bird, said pet, such as a Moa bird, when you don't want it anymore. And I believe they save it, or at least they save a version of the Moa bird that's of a similar level. Like, I believe it's every 5 levels they save it. So, for example, if you had a level 20, which is the max level pet, you can unlock a level 20 pet back from them. If it's not level 20, it's at least level 15. You can get from them. They do not have fancy ones like black Moa birds or rainbow phoenixes and that kind of thing. But if you do get a black Moa bird and you want to trade out for like a roller beetle, you can give it to them, and you have officially unlocked black Moa birds. You officially unlocked black Moa birds for your account, and you can go back and get them at any time, or roller beetles, for example. Drop that. None of that now. Which is what I did with my ranger, where I had a black Moa bird because I wanted to put it into my Hall of Monuments. But then for a build, because apparently the most optimal ranger pet is the roller beetle, because they actually have a higher attack rate than every other pet, which is something I actually didn't know about until I was looking stuff up. And I got it by doing the celebration things that occur in April, the Shinjay Boardwalk, I think it was. Though it was actually surprising how many people try out of that shit. And one thing that pissed me off was actually, like, some people were so good at it that literally and like one of the weaknesses of the race is that if the moment where the first person finishes, everyone else is on the timer. So if they're so much better than everybody else, then what will happen is they will there's a lot of char right here. No, none of these cast spells. Why am I wasting my spell time on this one? But yeah, clumsiness is coming in king right now. But like it would immediately set the timer, and I had several times where I was actually gonna be placed number 2, but number 1 went so far ahead of everybody else that I didn't make it in time to finish. I was so pissed. This guy's like, why are you like, you know, I told you if you don't do anything to me, I won't do anything. So why are you trying to bother me? I'm like, because you fucker are going so damn fast that I'm losing. I'm not getting any rewards. So I intentionally had to slow him down until that happened. I could be very vindictive. The moment I felt this guy was fucking annoying me, it was the moment I made it my mission. Nobody else was I targeting with skills, but that guy, he earned my ire, and I said, fuck you. And I just kept spamming all my skills on him and slowing him down. Even though that did cause him to slow me down. But at the very least, I got the finish. Sometimes I made it anyways. But sometimes, you know, it's not just him and me. It was also, there's also other people playing, so they would attack me and slow me down, which meant I had to slow him down as well. So it was a situation where it was just like, but I didn't bother with anybody else. I just focused on that guy because we kept getting put into the same matches together. You know, there's not too many people doing it. It was the last year actually. Yeah, so you'd expect just how many people are playing. Yeah, I can be extremely vindictive. I was tempted, I was so annoyed. I was tempted to keep queuing after I was done, just so I can keep messing with him. That's how vindictive I was. Because literally, it cost me like 100 range token, maybe 50 racing tokens, just because I couldn't finish the time. Because like I have no idea how he was going so fast. For me, I felt like I was taking the turns properly and I was not using my skills too badly, but apparently I was doing something wrong. Because that guy was just going super fast. But at the end of the day, I got my roller beetle and now I'm a happy ranger. At least on my main character. Of course, I nicknamed my roller beetle the Roly Poly because, you know, roly polies. But it looks like there was nothing in this direction. Unfortunate, but not to be but you know, kind of expected. I was like, oh, maybe there's something over here. But it ended up just being a bit of a detour of exploration and me talking about how vindictive I can be. Ah, dang, I was hoping he was going to cast a spell just then, but he ended up just trying to run away from the firestorm. So let's go back and follow the route that we kind of cleared and then just head north. The reason for doing that is just the simple fact that this area's already been cleared, which means there's not going to be as many enemies slowing me down. So if I just retrace my steps, we're good to go. Also, I do still want to explore up here, too, because, you know, might as well see what's there. But it's actually kind of funny is how the capital of Ascalon, Rin, which was pretty much destroyed in the first and in the series and stuff like that, is still being defended by Ascalon. But it's not in a town, like in the sense like it's an outpost like Ascalon City is. But it exists there on the map, and that happens for a few other stuff where you can explore. It's an explorable area instead of a town area. Like it's also an area where there is a mission there, which is how you get to it eventually. But even after the mission, you don't get a outpost there. Presumably because some reasons in the story that I won't spoil quite yet. Looks like there's an enemy over here. I'm gonna wait till he tries to heal himself, and I'm gonna. Never mind. I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to wait and time perfectly because he was just dead. Alright, that one's gonna be gone in just a moment. And then there's this one. Let's cast clumsiness on him. Here we go. Interrupt him, stop him from hurting people, and then kill him. I did get some experience, actually. Maybe I'm getting a little bit. Oh, is that a quest over there, Mr. Hermit? Are you going to give me a quest? Or was all this exploration for naught? Shalev the Hermit. Oh, there's those guys clumsiness on that guy. I'd say that ended up working out nicely. Ah, I was too slow trying to get called shot interrupted there. Oh, well, he's dead anyways. So, Mr. Hermit. It has been a long time since Shalev involved himself in the affairs of men, and longer still since any came seeking him out. What brings you to Shalev this day, Fearmy Games? I guess he doesn't give me a quest. Damn, oh well. At least, you know, I don't think I've ever met this hermit before, so... Exploration! Alright. Well, we will continue on our way. Oh, another crown of thorns right there. Oh, I was too slow. I decided to try and Bane Signet him instead of trying to go straight for the, otherwise, perfect. They grouped up on me, which means I can cast Clumsiness on him. Oh, there we go. That one's dead. Now let's Clumsiness on that one, so that way he doesn't, stops damaging my healer. There we go. Here we go. And that one's dead. I believe over here would be towards the direction of the Wizard's Folly would be over here. I guess we can't go there anymore because I didn't see a path leading there. I guess they didn't want to bother, like, you know, mapping it out or something like that. Alright, let's see. That Whiptail Devourer, let's cast Empathy on it, and then finish off this Plague Devourer. Yeah, there we go. That one died to Empathy. You shall have empathy for me and die. Mwah! Oh, there's even more enemies. I didn't even realize how many enemies there were over here. Kind of funny, Stefan's trying to, like, target whoever I'm targeting with my spells, and I'm actually trying to attack whoever he's not targeting. So there's a bit of a miscommunication between me and Stefan about what we want to do. I just find that kind of funny. Usually you don't have the same kind of situation going when it comes to heroes. Usually once they engage, they're engaged, you know? No healing for you, bucko. Clumsiness on these guys, then Empathy on the Whiptail. Bane Signet to finish off the Plague, and then boom. Nice and efficient obliteration of mine enemies. Looks like they're going to spawn in and aggro on us, so might as well get them killed. No weakened armor for you, bucko. And that one's dead. Now we're taking what we call the scenic route in this side quest journey. Yeah, looks like that's a big hole in the ground. Those walls did not help in that situation. Or they really more like fences at that point. Low walls. It's fine. I was like, I had something with her. I was like, oh, you got a cough. And I'm like, okay. Did just get a message. I'll check it out after I was recording this video. Yeah, today for me is I've been recording. I record videos like at least a week or two in advance before I post them. That way I can get everything done and nicely. What I've gotten into the habit of doing is Mondays and Fridays, or my lunch break, is when I record these videos. Look like this is where I would go if I want to explore further west. Apparently. So, like when I say I just rebranded everything, right? Today is the 5th of March, or March 5th. And this one will be releasing, I believe, on the I believe this is the 26th for this video. Hey, that's where Bear... Hello? Hey, what's going on? I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay. Distant family came over, looks like. Oh, there's Ranger Master Nenta. He... If you guys remember, we actually saw him in the Region Valley. What?
How was your summer?
It was pretty good. Hopefully yours was good in Greece.
Yeah.
Yes, that's done.
Take care, Charlie.
Alright, take care. Alright, part of me wants to keep exploring this way, but there's also kind of, I know there's nothing over there, so we'll just save time and go to the sanitarium here. Illusion of haste. And for 7 seconds, you are no longer crippled, and you move 33% faster. When illusion of haste ends, you become crippled for 3 seconds. I don't think I've ever seen this go before. Though admittedly, I never played Mesmer before, so it makes sense. So energy burn. That one's not a bad one either, actually, for just when you're fighting casters and stuff like that, for easy damage. So counting the Fallen, we finished that quest, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to Ascalon City, see if there's any quests open for us, and then what we're most likely going to do, if there is no more new quests, we will continue on to the Great Northern Wall, and we will do that mission next time to continue the main story. This one was mostly exploring and talking and just whatever came to mind, really. Which is what I usually do, especially for these kind of videos where it's mostly just me automatically like, oh, let's read this part. You found the census. Oh, I'm most grateful to you. I almost said I was delighted, but one look at this list, so many lost. If we took a census today, the list wouldn't be half this long. That is part of the tragedy of war, especially with the filthy chaw. What I'll probably do is once I finish off this video, I will sell off some junk, clear up my inventory, so that way it's all ready to go for the next part. So what I can do is I can take these scorched lodestones, which are about 5 gold each, and I can take this salvage kit, sell that, and I can get some granite slabs. A little bit less expensive, but they are also crafting materials, which I believe would save me money anyways, because purchasing them probably costs more as well. So let's just deposit those. And fetid carapace also is kind of the thing that translates into a chitin fragment, which I don't have a lot of those, and will be used for making more stuff later on. I don't know what scorched seas have, but I ran out of salvaging kit stuff. So so what we're gonna do here is, so both of these are going to Region Valley, which I'm not going to do right now. Sure, they're suffering while I'm doing other things, but I don't care. I went the wrong way, actually. I'm supposed to go down this way. I'm going to do is a quick look around for any side quests, and then we'll continue this part. So I guess while I'm looking around, I will just say my end of episode spiel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this part. A bit, wandering about. Not even the goals of side quests to keep to be as focused. Well, for most of it, I guess we were doing side quests, but part of it was also like, ooh, what's in that direction? Which I guess is also the essence of exploration. So, can't fault me for that, right? Next episode, we will do the mission called the Great Northern Wall, and we will see what is beyond the wall 2 years later. We did not. On video, I did not show you guys what is beyond the wall. And perhaps what I'll do one day is I will record something on my pre-searing character to show you guys what's beyond the wall. But formerly was lush forests and rivers, similar to here. It is more of a ruined desolation. We'll get to see a lot of it in the next upcoming videos. There's especially a quest chain that does in fact actually take us up in there. Which I'm actually surprised that the guy who gives the quest has not yet activated yet. Because I know I only recently realized he gives the quests to go up there, and then, what's I going to say? But then for some reason he actually just doesn't do it. And we might as well just map travel here. So if you guys wish to see more Guild Wars 1 content from me, it's currently coming out every Friday at 6 a.m. Pacific. 9 p.m. 9 a.m. Eastern, so on and so forth, all those different time zones. If you guys wish to check out my other content, it's coming up Monday through Thursday. For playing as Total War, playing a Clan Angren campaign. The first episode is not the best quality in terms of video, but after that it clears up nicely. So hopefully you guys can put up with it and enjoy it. I'm actually having a lot of fun with the series at this point. We're kind of reaching the point where we are kind of getting into comfortable position. We've struggled a lot in the first 6 or 7 parts of that one. So I'm very happy things are starting to go nicely for me. But everything else, we have historical Total War, such as Rome 2, playing as the Kingdom of Samaria, and Divided and Paramount. We have the Byzantine Empire, starting as the Empire of Nicaea in 1212 AD mod in Total War Attila. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to check it out. I also plan to start adding in some new content. I think when I start doing a new playthrough of Dark Souls 1 or Doom Eternal, one of the two. Probably when I do Dark Souls first. Because Doom Eternal I might just send to my live stream VOD. Where you guys will start seeing me playing some RPGs and stuff like that and uploading the streams to YouTube a week after I do them on Twitch. Oh, sorry. Have a good one, everybody.